Welcome, friends. Welcome to Monday night. So, I was expecting that the weather would be a little bit warmer when I got back to Pennsylvania from Texas, and that is proving not to be entirely true. It's been a little bit chilly for the last few days, but Lori and I got out on a nice hike today, which was amazing because we got to see lots of great stuff. If she wants to chime in, she's got a microphone. She can do that.
Lots of fantastic.
Are you on?
Yeah, I'm on.
Okay.
Loud and direct. Lots of native plants today on the trail. Really cool stuff that we haven't seen before, so that was awesome. And everybody is saying hello to you.
Hey, all.
Vanessa.
I know Vanessa's here, and Lindsay is in the chat. Who else is here?
Carlos is in the chat. He says, nice shirt, and that he loves his.
Oh, so you might notice this is a little different from the one that you've got, Carlos.
And Lisa's here as well.
Oh, hey, Lisa. This is actually a brand new piece of merch. So for those of you who don't have one, you can now get a brand new Subaltern Project baseball tee. The merch has been all updated. So not only do we have really cool new baseball tees with sun-reflective white arms, we also have some tank tops and some hoodies. And the hoodies run a little on the smaller side.
Yeah, they're really nice, though. They're kind of like a thinner hoodie,
So kind of a good, like, summer evening hoodie. So that's cool, real timely. The tank tops are listed as unisex, but I think because of the cut, unless you're wearing maybe some other stuff underneath it, it might not be the best for ladies. And it does seem to be a little on the big side.
It is a little on the big side, but it could be like a workout for women or maybe yoga if you're into that. Yeah. So if you're wearing something underneath, it's kind of like an over top of that for ladies.
So, anyway, I'll probably wear mine at some point when it gets warmer. Well, I have a bunch of really fun music tonight. Tonight, everything is either going to be Renaissance for the most part or like my newer stuff. So big shift in like what the repertoire is in terms of like where it comes from in time. So we have a couple other announcements. I didn't really mean to drop the merch at the beginning, but you know, Carlos mentioned it, so I figured I'd just follow his play. Anyway, lots of good songs tonight. We have a couple new, like a new set, and we're trying out a new thing with the chat on the screen. So let us know how that's working out. And well, we can switch that. You can put it on for a bit.
Oh yeah,
there we are. So you can now see your comments in real time, or well, in lag time, up on Twitch. So that's exciting. Playing around with new tech, playing around with new set designs. We're curious to see how either is working. Does the set look good? What would you change? What would you add? What else? Oh, does the chat look legible? We did some tech checks. Thank you for your help with that, Rebecca and Carlos. But anyway, you came here for music. So I'm going to give you some more music. Pastime with good company. I love and shall until I die. Grudge to lust, but none deny. God be pleased, thus live will I. For my pastimes, on sing and dance, my heart is set on goodly sport. Pastimes with Good Company by King Henry VIII. He apparently wrote that. May have been before he was, before he ascended to the crown. He was a bit of, he didn't expect to be king. And then his older brother died, most unfortunately. And Henry VIII happened. But he was quite an accomplished musician and songwriter. He was very much a Renaissance man. So that probably had a lot to do with how many innovations he brought to England. And fairly unfortunate story about his 6 wives, which is just goes to show that we're not all, well, we have mixed motives and results. So he brought us Elizabeth I and some pretty great music. Ah, the house elves are putting up the finger of hold.
Lisa says she likes the new set is awesome.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Lisa.
And likes the comment. And then Carlos wants to know, did you just oil your fretboard?
No. I do take good care of my guitar, though. Even when I was at Texas, about halfway through, I stripped it down and cleaned it thoroughly and changed the strings and the whole deal. So I'm very much a fan of instrument maintenance. I find it's very centering and helps me prepare for shows. So at some point, I'm going to make a video of me getting one of my acoustic guitars ready the next time I do that. So I guess watch the YouTube channel for that. Or the Patreon. Yeah, I'll post it. I'll post it in a bunch of places when I finally make it. But yeah, I really like doing instrument maintenance. In fact, a couple of my friends, when they're going and getting ready for a tour, will often give me the guitar that they're going to take to prep it for the trip, and just clean it and make sure that all the frets are dressed and all of that. So yeah, anyway.
Vanessa joking, the artist formerly known as Prince. I guess Henry VIII?
I don't know. Well, yeah, he wasn't a prince at that point. Although, yeah, Prince is pretty great, though, too. But for me to cover any Prince songs, I would definitely feel like I would want Kay here, and probably James, and, well, the whole band. The whole band. I would want the whole band here to cover Prince, because that's not really an acoustic thing with, yeah, anyway.
I heard a St. Vincent song today that reminded me of, like, a Prince throwback.
Oh.
Yeah, the way she... the sounds she was using in her tone of
like
voice.
Like a newer one or an older one?
No, kind of like an older one.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Right on.
Lindsay wants to know, what would his brother had he been crowned?
What do you mean, like, what would Henry's brother have been like? I mean, he did ascend briefly. He just didn't... He wasn't king for long. I forget how he died. If somebody has their, like, history on lock... for the Tudor line of succession, put that in the chat.
Go.
I am not remembering. I need to brush up on these things. It's an important part of understanding the world that I will be occupying at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. So I can't give away too much, but it's going to be fun. All right. Well, how about some more music, friends? Shall we?
Clarity of sparkling memories unbroken.
street. So, how's everybody doing tonight? Vanessa, are you still traveling, or are you home again? Let me know. Oh, what we got?
We got lots of claps.
Oh, that's nice.
And
thank you.
Fetter Music is here.
Oh, hey, David Fetterman. Nice to see you here. Always good to have some friends showing up to the Wandering Bard from other places around the Twitchiverse. So, the next song is Carlos and Rebecca asked for this in particular the other night when they were helping me check some new tech. I jumped on kind of late-ish and just chatted a little bit, and they happened to be around and stopped in and were a really big help. So I asked, what did they want to hear? And both of them said Dragon. So Carlos and Rebecca, this is especially for the two of you. Oh, I see Misha has shown up and blown up the chat.
Yeah, Vanessa's still in Florida, she said, and that Scotch Dragon is here. Rebecca Sullivan is here.
Hey, Scotch Dragon. Hey, Rebecca.
Nathan, there's a grave party. Your parents are here floating in the ethers.
Grave parents floating in the ethers. Hi, Nathan.
I think I got that's who, everybody who... Oh, and Misha. Hi.
Well, I already said, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, well, that's probably good timing because we have a couple of announcements, one of which being tune in to Volgamoot Live here on Twitch tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern for Taverns and Tankards. And the guest this week will be to be determined. Perhaps posted in the chat by Misha.
Oh, and I just want to apologize for my scrolling in the chat. Sorry, learning new tech. I didn't realize that.
It's live.
That's also live.
It's live.
Live scrolling. House elves. What are you going to do?
Give everybody Dramamine? No?
Nothing. You saw nothing.
Nothing. For those of you who maybe are looking forward to some VOD for Garden of Mutual Delights, I am not doing that show this week. There's there's more going on this week than will allow me to do the show. And I'm going to post last week's episode up on YouTube with Kelly Turner, which is a great conversation. I love Kelly. She's one of my very favorite people in the world, especially to play music with. So hopefully we'll get to see her on this show in the coming months once I am fully vaccinated and she feels comfortable doing that. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to have Kelly on this show because she is a whole lot of fun to play with. And maybe I'll see if I can get us a bass player and a drummer so we can really have fun. Wait, I'd be playing bass with Kelly. Another reason to have her on the show. Yeah, and what else? Oh, and of course... Thursday night, Volgamoot Live on the Volgamoot Live Twitch channel right here on Twitch on Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. So, Misha, if you've got any extra links around that or more information you care to share, please do so. Because I don't know what's going on. I'm not in Texas. I'm out of the loop. I'm up here getting chilly. And not the fun kind that you eat and warms you delightfully. Yeah. I don't know. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah? Nothing to report?
No, Misha's saying his sound to video seems out of sync, but that's Texas.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm just assuming that's Texas.
No, that's not Texas. Austin has 5G already.
Oh.
But that's definitely not true in the part of the world where, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway. What was I? Oh, so Dragon, the last song that I played, is from my album A Vision in Exile. So, for those of you who are new, I'm Jeremy Grafe, and I write music for a band called Subaltern Project. And if you go to the website, subalternproject.com, there will be a little box that if you add your email to our list, you get a free copy of A Vision in Exile as a download. So I commend you to check out the website. There's all kinds of other fun things there too, like the new merch that I talked about a little earlier. That's really cool. I recommend if you get the hoodie. They do tend to run a little bit small. The one that I ordered for myself, I actually haven't tried it on, so it might fit me, and it might have just been stolen by the house elves, like some other items of clothing in recent days. Anyway, so it may fit. I do know this is a medium, and it fits me just fine. I am average height and build, so if you are also average height and build, it will fit you just fine. If you are smaller or larger, a medium might not be for you, but the sizing
if you have
for...
any questions about it,
you can always just, you can do that. subalternproject@gmail.com.
And also about sharing your email for the free music. We're not going to spam you.
Yeah,
one email per week.
It's like an email a week. On a big week, it'll be more than that. Usually it's an announcement about what shows are coming up on Twitch, just to keep you up on that. If I have other announcements, and there probably will be some other announcements that start creeping in the next few weeks. I'm hopefully going to start actually getting to record some of the stuff that I've been talking about for the last little while, some of the newer songs, as well as starting to work on the cover album of like the Ren Fair tunes. So I'm really excited about that, particularly because, having been a guest artist with Volgamut in Texas for 5 weeks, it expanded my repertoire a little bit and changed some of my ideas about what should be on the album. So that's exciting. But yeah, we definitely won't spam you. And so do check out subalternproject.com and get your free copy of A Vision in Exile, which features Dragon and 7 other songs that I'm actually really proud of, even a few years after having written it. So go check that out and accept a free album download with my compliments. Anyway, anything else of note? All right. Let's press on with a bit more music, shall we? Farewell and adieu to you, Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu to you, daughters of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail for old England. We hope in a short time to see you again. We'll rant and we'll roar like true English sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all along the salt sea until we strike sounding in the channel of old England. From Ocean to Scilly be 35 leagues. We hove our ships to with the wind from the south, boys. Hove our ships to deep soundings to take. 'Twas 45 fathoms and a white sandy bottom, so we squared our main up channel mid-May. We'll rant and we'll roar like true English sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all along the salt sea until we strike sounding in the channel of old England. From Ocean to Scilly be 35 leagues. Now let every man drink up his full bumper. Let every man drink up his full glass. We'll drink and be jolly. We'll drown melancholy. Here's to the health of each true-hearted lass. We'll rant and we'll roar like true English sailors. We'll rant and we'll roar all along the salt sea until we strike sounding in the channel of old England. From Ocean to Scilly be 35 leagues. Anything good in the chat?
Oh yeah, they're singing in the chat.
Oh, excellent.
Misha posted lyrics, so.
Well, yeah. So while you're posting lyrics, Misha, by way of preparation, I'll just say that for the next song, I have an inappropriate number of people singing it. So I'll leave it to you to make sure that everyone has the chorus that they require to sing along. Shall we? All right. I'm going to take that as a nod that more music is required. So, and we be soldiers three. Pardonnez-moi, je vous en prie. Lately come forth of the low country with never a penny of money. Here, good fellow, I'll drink to thee. Pardonnez-moi, je vous moi je vous en prie, lately come forth of the low country, with never a penny of money. Well.
Oh yeah, lots of singing, belly dancing, tentacle arms.
Oh, good. It's important to make good use of the tentacles. Mm-hmm. NT, don't forget that. All right. All right. I can see Michael's excited.
And said he recently had a short essay about this song. Apparently all the lyrics have double meanings.
Of course they do. If you have a link to said essay or some of the resources, I'd be really interested in checking that out. Very cool. All right. Well.
Good use of the Twitch emotes tonight. Good work.
I see that.
Dragon giving you the...
Yeah. Very cool. Thank you, Scotch Dragon. All right. Well, and we're moving on. Found each other across vast Yeah. I'm getting a...
Fetter Music said digging the harmonies on this one. Misha posted the story behind the previous song.
Oh, thank you, Misha. Thank you, David.
Lots of hearts and huzzahs and woo-ah.
Cool, cool, cool.
And that Misha thinks the song would be cool to set to strings, like a gamba consort.
Yeah, I actually think... So the version that I have demoed right now is pretty heavy, but I would love, especially when the song shifts and it kind of gets to the kind of blessing at the end. Yeah, I would love to hear a string ensemble in there, and maybe we can work on making that happen a little bit later this year when Parf is going on. Because I can think of at least 2 cellists that would be down for that, and 1 VL player, and possibly some other string players that we could get in on that. So, yeah. The house elves are asking me a question. Yeah. Go to... I don't remember it, but I can give you yeah. No, don't close that. Okay. Go to left side, up, all the way up. Yep, do that. The top one. Go to subaltern. Go to set lists. Just a moment, friends. The house elves did not have everything they needed. I was a bad wizard. Set list, it should be the top. 0, 0, generic. No. It's the 4th from the top on the list. That one. Do that. All right. Sorry for that little intermission. We should have a studio technical difficulties thing. Anyway, cheers to that. So, as I may have mentioned, a lot of the stuff that I'm playing tonight is relatively new and is going to be showing up on the next Subaltern Project record, which I think I'm about ready to start really working on really recording in the next little bit. And now that Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair rehearsals have begun, I'm going to see for the first few weeks how much I need to work on for that, because I know there's a lot of material I'm going to need to learn. That's by August, so that gives me a little bit of time, but I'll see what happens over the next month or so, and I will adjust my recording schedule around that. But I'm hoping that by the end of 2021 or early in 2022, there will be a new Subaltern Project record, and at least one, but probably 2 at this point, because there's like all of the original stuff, which is going to be its own thing, and then there will be kind of like the Ren Fair standards that I also want to record, and that should be really fun, because my plan at this point, between all of you and me, is I'm going to record it in the same style as I record the Subaltern Project stuff usually. So I'm going to be playing a lot of like medieval and Renaissance songs in like in a more modern style. So I'm really excited about all that entails, because it's been really fun getting to know a lot of the medieval tunes and a lot of the Renaissance tunes. And I really like a lot of the kind of fun scales that they play with. particularly since I sort of natively write in Dorian a lot or Phrygian a lot. So it's fun to get a chance to see how that's shown up historically and how that all kind of fits in like this long line of songwriters. Anyway, all of that to say, the next song is going to be showing up on the next album for sure. And this song, I think, every time I see the news, I feel like, I don't know, like it validates me writing this. And I tried to write it so that it would still cover a lot of the stuff that is, I think, an existential threat to humanity and our Earth. But anyway, deliver us. So what's going on over there?
Everybody's hanging out, talking about stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Scotch Dragon and Vanessa said somehow that sent shivers down my spine. I think it was probably with their, and correct me if I'm wrong, the beginning part of Deliver Us. Maybe the lyrics or the way, the tone of it. You can clarify.
They can, not me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not.
That's a bad idea.
Not actually a mind reader.
You're not going to speak for them?
No.
How dare you?
I didn't select clairvoyance at character creation, sadly.
Me either.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of.
Well, what else? Because I can't see over there.
Oh, so just hooray and hearts and clapping and talking about a band, a Run Fair band, and sharing links.
Right on. Cool. Well, I have a little more music. Astute watchers will realize there's a limited number of songs that I've written that also have the capo at 3. Or maybe that's just not important.
And now you're getting crunchy Doritos because you're crunchy.
I'm crunchy?
Yeah, that's popular.
All right.
Means good. They're trying to figure out what's a good Twitch emote for huzzah.
Ah, yes.
The Doritos.
Well, I mean,
we could all vote on it. I'm not really sure.
I'm sort of a fan of the purple hearts or the purple stars or pink wings around the purple heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the mic and the music note.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
The tankers, which they used already.
Yeah.
And I do like the yeah, the green yeah.
I like the yeah, yes.
It's like.
I haven't played any of their songs in a while.
You're like, yeah. Multiple, 20 of those.
All right.
Well, not 20.
Okay.
You're getting lots of Doritos now.
All right. I am kind of hungry. There it is. Good work.
And Vanessa said your voice in that song alternately reminded her of Chris. I'm probably gonna say this. Chris DeBerge.
Oh yeah.
And David
Chris
Gray.
DeBerge.
Berg. Okay.
I'll take that.
And David Gray.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I like David Gray. That album's amazing.
Well, how about a nice song about my favorite Phoenix?
Ooh.
And that's Burning Day, which is another one that'll definitely be on the next Subaltern Project record. And probably much denser and more lush, and I imagine a lot more instrumental passages. So how's everybody doing?
Yeah, everybody likes that. Misha says he loves playing that tune. Lisa says awesome song. Vanessa loves it.
Awesome.
Everybody
Thank you.
loves it.
Well, thank you.
Lots of love and Doritos.
Love and Doritos.
Although I really like the dragon with the hands and the flames. That's a good one instead of the wings.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's good. And then I was waiting for Vanessa to put like the tentacles with the dragon, because that's a thing now too.
That's like kind of an eldritch horror.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with an eldritch horror.
Lori doesn't know. She's never played Call of Cthulhu as a role-playing game. She's only ever played the dice and board game versions, which is just not the same.
I know.
Well, friends, the bad news is I have but one song with which to share with you before I go. But the good news is, for those of you who are tuning in late, you can obtain a free copy of A Vision in Exile, which features Clothed in the Sun, which opened tonight's show. And I think Witness is on the closing credits in a little bit. And I played Dragon. So if that is of interest to you, you can get the whole album for free by going to subalternproject.com and clicking on the link that says free album. And just put in your email and I will send it right to you. And there you go. Your free copy of A Vision in Exile, which I am still really stoked on that album. For music nerds, it's got some really fun, weird time signatures. Like there's some 7s on it. There's some 9s on it. There's a 15 or 2 on it. So.
And a full band.
Yeah.
It's not acoustic by any
means. I mean, there's acoustic guitar on it, but it is definitely like the full-flavored alternative genre-bending weirdness that is Subaltern Project. This last year has been a little odd, playing nothing but Grandpa's guitars for the most part.
Grandpa's guitars.
But it's been really good. I have a whole lot of new stuff. I have a couple things that I need to spend some time on to polish up so I can share some brand new songs with you all. And there will be some pretty cool developments a little later in the week, but I'm going to leave that as a surprise, hopefully for next show. Yeah, do check out the Subaltern Project webpage and pick up your copy of A Vision in Exile. And anything I'm missing, House Elves?
Nope, just Better Music said huzzah for odd time signatures.
I knew you would appreciate that, David. Thank you. There's some fun harmony things on the album, too. I have a lot of friends came in and helped with singing some of the vocal parts. So, like, a lot of that, I obviously can't sing live by myself. If you're used to hearing me playing Dragon on my own, it is radically different because I wrote it for 2 parts that overlap. So, yeah, it's been really interesting getting enough breath to sing that song by myself. So I do hope you'll check that out. And you'll also get a chance to be on the email list for Subaltern Project, so you won't miss anything, because Facebook is not the best with getting stuff out there anymore. A lot of people don't see things, which is really frustrating, because I have so much stuff, like so many of us that are creating music on our own independently of like the resources of a record label or any of that. Like we're working so hard to create stuff, and like the people that like us don't even see it most of the time. So I promise I won't spam you with a whole lot of emails, usually just 1 a week, occasionally 2 a week. Yeah, anyway, do check that out. And Don't forget, tomorrow night is Taverns and Tankards over on Volgamoot Live's Twitch channel. That's 6 p.m. Eastern. And Thursday night, Volgamoot Live, also on their Twitch channel at 7 p.m. Eastern. And I'm sure Misha is popping that in the chat more or less right now. Friends, thank you so much for tuning in. It's so awesome to have a chance to hang out every Monday night with all of you who have been around and viewing this show for over a year. Tonight is episode 60. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new, again, I'm Jeremy Grafe. I will see you next Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern right here on the Subaltern Project Twitch channel. Love you all. Good night.